I spent the night at the MacIver Motel and Campgrounds. Basic, but it did the trick. Had a good night's sleep, and I'm up early. It's day 10 on this year's journey. Now, a lot of people, coming day 10, they're thinking about it's time to go home. Me, I'm just getting further and further away from home. Okay, this is actually pretty good for me. It's only a quarter after 8 in the morning, and I am going to hit the road. Now, just make sure we get through in here. I'm still trying to define what this trip is all about. It's not a vacation, but I don't know how to define it. It's a journey, yes. What's the journey for? Right now, it's just a matter of, well, I'm enjoying each day as it comes, and even with the little incidents so far, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I didn't stop for gas last night like I usually do before I actually stop for the night. So just down the road, it's time to get a little bit of gas in the bike. Still getting used to the distance that this Goldwing feels comfortable with, and I don't think I ever fully trusted the fuel gauge on it the whole time I was away. I'm carrying drinks for hydration, but I still haven't actually stopped and stocked up on groceries. That does mean keeping my eyes open and, well, this is a relatively new Tim Hortons. I think it's time for my first coffee of the day and some sort of breakfast sandwich. There's always that awkward moment when you're not sure if a pedestrian is going to stop or you've got to stop. I know pedestrians have the right of way, but like I won't argue with a truck or a car, I hope they won't argue with me. Anyway, I don't have a long ways to go today. I probably have about 4 hours on the road. Both Google and my spot tracker agree today. As I've said before, one of the good things about being on a motorcycle is that you do get off the bike in order to have a coffee or a lunch or breakfast. You can't just go through the drive-thru and stay stuck in your seat. I think it's important to get those little breaks. One of my subscribers, Sean, said that if I was going through Sault Ste. Marie to stop into the Kawasaki dealership and he'd make sure that there was a fresh pot of coffee and even a clean cup. Well, I'm going to be in Sault Ste. Marie by about 11, so I do have the time to stop. I am reminded that I am out of bourbon when I pass the striking LCBO workers. I'm going to have to try to find a corner store or other sort of small outlet that will still be selling. I almost miss the Kawasaki dealership. I do have a great little visit, and yes, the coffee was good and the cup was clean. Muchly appreciated. When I come out, there's a very brief but warm thunder shower. I know between here and Wawa, there's not a lot of gas stops. And I've got less than 200 kilometers to go. Chuck gave me a spray bottle of some purple stuff, and I've been using that on the windshield. It seems to be a good cleaner, and the rain is beating up a little bit faster. Unfortunately, I am having a bit of an odd day today with cameras. I'm not getting the dash cam on that much, and I do make a mistake with my trailer cam. At some point, I do forget to turn on the helmet cam. But anyway, here's a sort of a different view of things. If you really didn't catch it, you'll just have to take my word for it that the ride around Lake Superior is quite pretty. Tomorrow, parts of it are even better. I do gas up again. I do have a little bit of a lunch. I'm able to find a store that's got a few stout in stock, but no liquor. And I do get a few bits and pieces to make supper tonight. I probably won't be cooking because, well, it's a hot day. My destination is Rabbit Blanket Provincial Park. Now, I hadn't made a reservation, and all they had left was deluxe sites with electricity. Unfortunately, the electricity was over 50 feet away from the tent. I had to move it in order to get my extension cord to fit. But I had a good night's sleep, and the next day, well, I finally threw away my old trusty mesh jacket. So now we're going to see how well the Transitions 4 jacket with all its zippers and vents is going to work in hot weather. Today we're on our way to Thunder Bay, where I lived and worked for 4 years, 5 years. See you in the next video.